right, boys, out of the truck and line up. Here comes your sergeant.
Sergeant!
Here you are, Sandy. All yours.
Thanks. Answer when your name is called.
Good morning, Chaplain
Beatty.
Archer.
Morning, Sergeant. How are you?
Sing it out, Beatty. Joe! Brady! Garwood!
What's the matter, Winifred?
Costello.
They're such boys.
Dean.
It's like lambs to the slaughter.
Oh,
Mariano.
new troops. They
Honecker.
always look young and innocent.
Blosky.
Some of them have more courage than a lot of us old men.
Lavery.
Well, I
Kingsley.
suppose it's best they don't know what they're headed for.
All right, at ease. Barracks area D, Hut 15. Let them stow their gear, then bring them back here for breakfast and orientation. Okay.
All right, boys. Back in the truck.
You know, sir, I think that girl will make some minister a pretty good helpmate one of these days.
I never argue with a sergeant.
Ah, yes, sir.
Well, here are their bombs. This is the bomb dump. Primarily, the mission of this squadron will be to bomb this dump. Secondary targets for all squadrons will be their aircraft. Now, intelligence reports they plan to take off at 11 o'clock. We will feint toward London, then change course and attack them at 10:30. We will surprise them when they are fully loaded with gasoline and bombs. It will be, as they say, a turkey shoot. Remember what they are doing to us and to the fatherland. They cannot bomb us here if we destroy them there, on the ground. Major Benson, I will command from his airplane. I trust we will have the pleasure this morning of seeing the 918th wiped out.
12 o'clock high. A QM production. Starring Paul Burton. Also starring Chris Robinson and Frank Overton. With guest stars Charles Aidman, John Van Drielen, Hans Gudegast. Tonight's episode, Day of Reckoning.
Well, yes, sir. I held my briefing at 0630. The men are ready. Well, I know, sir. They're just loading the bombs now. My takeoff was scheduled for 1100. Yes, sir, I can. There's no question about it. Right. Yes, sir. Well, Harvey, you better pass the word. The weather is closing in fast on Vissingen. We're going to take off an hour early, 10 o'clock.
Right, Joe. Your recruits are quartered, sir. I've got them at breakfast now, then the orientation thing.
Tell the chaplain to handle the orientation for me, will you, Sandy? I've decided to make the mission myself.
Yes, sir.
Listen, I forgot to ask you if you were free tonight. I'm off duty as soon as the mission returns.
I'll fix a picnic basket.
All right, boys, at each.
First time in months I've seen German bombers on a daylight raid. Course about 280. Estimated speed about 170.
London again. Pilot to radio. Code a message to wing headquarters. Looks like those Jerrys are headed for London. Be sure you give our exact position.
It's the 918th. Intelligence was wrong again. They took off early.
Better send the Stukas after them.
No. This is a bombing mission. We'll destroy their base. They'll come back to nothing. Devastation.
Now, lastly, boys, when you walk out that door, take a look at the nearest building. Sometimes called Steeple House, Gospel Mill, the Angel Factory. Sometimes just the chapel. You know, they close the PX every night, but never Gospel Mill. Sometimes the pubs are put off limits every now and then, but the Angel Factory is always open. And I do a pretty good business over there. Boys, I don't have to tell you that mankind is in a mess. And sometimes questions will come up. Now, I may not know all the answers, but I know who to ask. One thing I do know, that duty and hate are not the same, and victory and vengeance are not the same. And we've got to win this thing, but when it's over, there had better be some brotherly love left around. That's the only thing I'll ever try to sell you. All right, boys.
What is it, an air raid?
As soon as you're dismissed, you'll be taken back to the barracks, and you'll remain there until you receive your permanent assignments. Any questions?
Sir, is it an air raid?
Nothing to worry about. Keep them in here undercover.
Yes, sir. Right at ease.
Should we go to the shelter?
Oh, they pass over now and then. I doubt if they'll hit us. Excuse me, ma'am.
Watch for red flares.
Radio to pilot. Radio to Ramrod. Holy cow, sir. The base is under attack.
What base?
Code from Wing, sir. Our base is being bombed.
That formation of Krauts.
The one we just saw. They're bombing our base. What should we do?
We're gonna do what we're up here to do. We're gonna fly the Vissingen and bomb the targets.
cannot hold her. Bail out! Bail out! Good luck! Schindler raus! Viel Glück!
Chaplain!
Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God.
Get in!
Doctor, what will you do with the dead man?
Bury him.
Saukerle. Sie haben ihn in seinem Fallschirm ermordet. Deshalb sind Sie auch gewillt, ihn zu begraben. Hm?
Hören Sie mal auf damit, Luchen, ja?
Wie sind denn die amerikanischen Gesetze? Vielleicht wollen Sie uns erlauben, ihn selbst zu begraben.
Doctor, since this is our man, would it be possible to obtain permission to bury him ourselves?
That's not up to me. I'll pass along the request. But don't be impatient. We still have 27 American boys to bury. Maybe more before the day's out. Your companion will be treated as well as we treat our own, Major.
Thank you.
Haben Sie keine Angst, meine Herren.
How were you to know he spoke German?
So, we speak English, they speak German. It only means we have to be more careful.
Careful.
Yes. Making our plan. Thence, our bombs missed the target. It is still our duty to destroy the bomb dump, then escape.
Was ist denn eigentlich los mit Ihnen, Luke?
Ich kann nicht neben ihm liegen. Ich komme darüber.
Dann reißen Sie sich doch endlich mal zusammen etwas.
Luchen's a weakling.
Luchen is a very simple human being, gentlemen.
Chow down, Jerry's. Food, eat. Eaten Sie, ja? Ah. Ja. Dann.
Aha.
Großartig. Wissen Sie doch was? Fühlen Sie sich besser?
Benz, I have an idea.
Get me Graves registration. Babus Kamansky again. Let me talk, Lieutenant.
I have a flight from Red Squadron scheduled at 1600 hours, Tom. I'll be over the base at 1615. We'll bring you in. Roger.
Okay, Harv, bring me up to date.
They seemed to be headed for London, Joe, but they turned off and hit us instead. Oh, Chaplin's waiting in your office. He's got a problem. He wants to quit.
He wants to quit.
Now, Joe, let me explain.
Major Stovall told me about Winifred Broom. I'm sorry.
Her father, Reverend Broom, he's vicar at Adams Heath. He's coming down.
Yes. I can imagine how you feel, Chaplain. But work is a wonderful therapy. And they've just moved many of the men that were killed over to your chapel.
Colonel, there's something I have to explain.
I thought maybe you'd like to go over there and say a service for them.
No, sir, I can't. I told Major Stovall.
Yes, I know what you told Major Stovall.
I told those boys to stay in that building. When it was bombed, I went to Winifred. I ignored the needs of those boys in there. Went to her. And I came out. I took up a rifle in anger and shot a helpless man to death.
Well, let's just say you shot an enemy airman under extreme
a
crisis.
human being in a parachute, helpless.
All right, now, right or wrong, you're under extreme crisis, Chaplain.
I'm supposed to be a man of God, sir, especially in crisis.
Yes, that's exactly it. A man of God. Not a judge, not a saint, but a man.
Colonel, I know there's a war and that I'm in it and I'll do anything. I'll carry garbage, but I can't conduct a service in God's name. Winifred's father will be here. He'll do it. He'll do it.
Did you ask him to do it?
So don't you understand? Whatever I'd say, it wouldn't count. I've cut myself off.
No, you haven't, Captain. Not here, you haven't. And not your duties here on this base.
Will you court-martial me, then?
Court-martial you? What good do you think a court-martial will do to those men that are lying in your chapel right now? No, Captain. Those men have made a supreme sacrifice. And they have families and friends who expect and deserve to have that dignified. And that happens to be your job, Chaplain.
I've lost the power to help them, sir. I was on my knees next to Winifred over in that hospital, praying my heart out when she died. I can't pray for those boys. I'm empty.
All right, Chaplain. You use this. You read a psalm. Do something for yourself. It won't do very much for them now, but it may help you. That's all, Chaplain. You're dismissed.
Lieutenant, I was told to talk to Graves registration. I don't see what the sanitation department has to do with it. Look, he's not a dead horse, he's a man. All right, sir, what would you do with him if you never found a regulation covering a dead German on the base? Yes, sir. Sir, would you talk to the chaplain? Captain Archer's standing right here. I'm just the duty sergeant. Hold on, please. Graves registration, sir. About the dead German, would you? Thank you.
This is Captain Archer. About that dead German. Yes. All right, Lieutenant. I'll handle it.
Herr Major, jetzt kommt jemand. 2. Ein Offizier, glaube ich.
I think we better wait until after dark.
No, they might move us before dark. They're still in shock and confusion. Our best chance is to do it right now, exactly as planned. Well, what are you looking for? Did you come to watch the monkeys in the zoo?
I didn't mean to stare at you. I'm the chaplain.
Oh. Is it about our dead companion?
Yes, I came here to tell you that I'm the man who killed him. I feel very bad about it.
Sir, that's no help to him.
Excuse me, Chaplain. I'm Major Benz. This is Major Schindler, Sergeant Lucan.
My name is Archer.
War is a deep disturbance, Chaplain. What you did, we Germans have also done. I respect you very much for coming.
And maybe you'll understand that I came here to try to do a simple memorial for this man. I thought maybe it would bring something back to life that seemed to die inside me when I shot him.
Of course.
I don't know about your faith.
Well, Major Schindler's our party member. Perhaps he could explain.
Now?
Yes.
Go! Halt! Halt!
Use the defense platoon to search the headquarters area and shoot first. And get somebody assigned to take care of the chaplain.
Yes, sir.
Harvey, I'm going to go to the hospital and talk to the one that was shot. Now, you notify Wing, notify the home guard. They'll probably head for the coast.
Now I'll cover the rear. You fellas come with me. Stay here. Sure the back door stays locked. You challenge anybody who tries to get in. Smoke if you like. Let's go.
Jetzt nehmen Sie sich zusammen!
We have enough powder to blow up the bomb dome. All we need now is tools.
All right. Stay under cover. They won't be back for a while. Try to find some tools. Get his clothes off.
Has he said anything, Doc?
Begins to look as if he might not.
Major Stovall has one of the runways working now. We're bringing back the group. But unfortunately, I'll have to leave for a while. Do you have anybody you can leave here with him?
The hospital staff's up to his clavicle, Colonel. I'll stay.
I told you to go back to your bunk and sack out.
Why, because I used my head for a baseball? Beat it. I'll rest here.
Yes.
Chaplain, you went to that prison hut seeking something. Did you find it? Or are you blaming yourself now for,
Colonel, I think they had some kind of a plan, and this kid's part was to play the decoy, make the sacrifice. If he was on our side, I'd put him in for the Silver Star. This kid showed me something, and his buddies knocked the self-pity out of me, that's all.
Well, if he says anything, remember that the doctor speaks German.
The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want.
These on.
I locked the front door too.
Yeah.
Ausgezeichnet.
Sir, we searched every building in the headquarters area. I posted a guard in each one.
Fine. Yes. Put me through to the commander of Home Guard at Archbury. Top priority. Okay, Sandy, fine. I'll have the MPs take over here. You have the defense platoon report to Captain Golden for security duty on the hard stand.
Yes, sir. Sir, there's one thing. The Kraut the chaplain killed, his body's still in the prison hut.
All right. Have him brought to the chapel.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Oh, Mr. Ridgely, this is Colonel Gallagher. No, sir, we're still searching. Yes, sir. Mr. Ridgely, I thought I'd call to let you know that all the men on my base have 2 or 3 changes of uniform. Yes, sir, I wouldn't want you to take anybody for granted. As a matter of fact, one of the men who escaped speaks excellent English.
Hey, Dooley! told you to lock the door.
Safe aimed at the Sarge. What do you want him, Comanche?
Put him over here.
Got another one, huh?
Yeah, that's the crowd the chaplain shot. You guys going back over to base defense. Report to Captain Golden. Okay, you can lock it up.
All right.
I left Dooley in here.
It's all right. It's all right. Now, here, now, what is it?
That's Bomberlager.
Doc Douglas.
Too late, huh? I was. He said something Chappie heard.
Bomb lager. Bombing lager.
Lager, it's like warehouse. Something about bombing a warehouse.
Bombing a warehouse. That's not much help.
You drive an American Jeep?
Of course.
All right, let's go.
I can't say that my prayer wasn't answered. I asked for some word from the boy, and I got it.
Even if we don't know what it means, huh?
Mysterious ways, Colonel.
Sandy.
Doc! Doc!
There's two of them. There's two of them. They said Jeep had a can, some kind of can back there.
Can. They had a can.
Get a stretcher.
Shells, powder. They probably need a bomb.
Bomb and lager. Bomb warehouse?
Warehouse. Dump. The bomb dump. They missed it on the airstrike, and they're probably gonna blow it now.
Sir? So they both had GI uniforms on. Both of them.
Two men bring that Jeep here. Yes, sir. Defense platoon guys are in there looking for Krauts that escaped from the yard.
They are the Krauts. Clear this area. They want to blow this place up.
Fight, you guys! Fight!
He's looking for a bomb.
One of us might escape in it.
Benz, I think I'm a better German than you are. And a better soldier, too.
Undoubtedly a much better killer, Schindler.
I'll give it a try.
All right, go. I will try to cover for you.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Hands behind your head.
I'm Major Gerhard Benz.
Who's that?
Major Schindler. He's taking over my report.
Bring this man along. Yes, a single P-51 heading toward the continent. That's it. Hold it. What's his altitude? Right. And his course? Right. I want to keep this line open to you. I'm going to put on Major Stovall. You give him a constant running report. Right. Coastal Spotter Service. They have a fix on him. This is Archbury Control to P-51 Recon. Archbury Control to P-51 Recon. This is Ramrod, Charlie. I'm sorry I missed your takeoff, but I want to make sure you understand your mission. Do you read me, Charlie? Charlie, maybe it's better if you don't answer me. The Jerrys may monitor you. We presently have you at 11,000 feet, on course 115 magnetic. Now that's fine, Charlie. But remember, the most important thing is to get those pictures back. Now, if you feel you have to change courses from time to time, be free to do so. Now, Charlie, I'd send you some help if I can, but I don't want to attract attention to you, so you're on your own. Avoid a fight if you can, and remember, get those pictures back.
Turning to 190.
Now, Charlie, that last turn was okay, but don't stay on 190 too long. You may need your fuel supply for evasive action. And if the Jerrys do jump you, give them one of the names of those two pilots we have in our guardhouse. You speak German, so get on one of their channels and tell them your name is either Benz or Schindler.
Coming around 060.
But remember, Charlie, remember those names, Bentz or Schindler. The Luftwaffe know we have them, so they'll believe you.
No. They will kill him.
Now, Charlie, if you stay on course 060, be very careful along the Belgian coast. The flak concentrations are very bad there.
Yes. Radar has a group of fighters closing in on them now.
Great. Well, Charlie, I'm going to have to end this transmission. Radar shows Jerry fighters closing in on you. I wouldn't want them to find this channel and listen in. So good luck, fella. Ramrod out.
Major Max Schindler hier. Ich bin in ein amerikanisches Flugzeug, ein Mustang. Bitte passen Sie auf.
Amen.
Well, he's looking a little better today.
Well, he ought to. I've been working on this one. So's Doc Douglas.
Chaplain, you said that German sergeant, he showed you something.
Yeah. He gave his life for that plan of theirs. And the Nazis teach them that there is no God. I figured if that's the kind of strength my enemy has, I better get with it. It's a funny thing. Kamansky has the same kind of wound. I hope it turns out better.
You know, Chaplain, these German soldiers are pretty good, and they're tough. But I have a feeling that this Yankee sergeant is just a little bit tougher.
What happened, sir?
We'll tell you later. Go back to sleep.